Hi Cancer, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the weekly forecast for the week beginning the 11th of December up until the 17th, 18th of December. So apologies again for having to do these live. I'm having loads of computer issues, so this is the only way that I can get these videos up, and obviously I want you to get them. Before I start the reading, I just want to say, obviously the holidays are upon us, and I will be taking some time off during the holidays. This week, the week from the 11th to the 18th, I'm actually fully booked. But I do have availability starting from the 18th going up to the 22nd. That is when I break up for the Christmas holidays. So if you do want a reading during that time, please get in touch. As soon as I post this, I will put the links below as well so that you can use them. Okay, it's really easy. Just go onto my booking system. It tells you my availability. You click in where you are. It's got your time clock and everything. And then you are guaranteed your space. Okay, so just need to get that little bit business sorted out first. Right, so Cancer. When I was tuning into you before I shuffled your cards, I was getting it's going to be a bit of a, I don't know, I don't want to say eventful. I feel that there's a lot that you may have to sort out in your mind, okay? And I feel that this is around the word love or relationships or, you know, whatever it is that you're in, okay? Because what I feel is, you know, when you see like you've got the devil on one side and the angel on the other, this is what I'm feeling. And I really feel that this week sees you really having to look at, are you actually in love? Or are you just addicted to a certain person, if that makes sense? Because on one side, I'm getting, when we look at this angel, we look at love from a pure level, and we have love lets you be free, okay? Love doesn't come with restrictions or anything like that. When we are addicted to somebody or when we are in an unhealthy relationship, there's a lot of temptation, there's a lot of control, there's a lot of can't live without that person. Now, that is coming from a place of fear rather than love. So this is what I was sort of psychically picking up. It's like, you know, are you just, is it just too hard to resist the temptation? Or is this really, really something deeper? Okay, so that is the question I feel that a lot of you Cancers will be having to ask yourself this week, you know. So, like I say, it's going to be a bit of a tough one. Now, sorry, I'm choking there. When I am looking at your tarot here as well, I feel there is an element, again, which links in with what I've just said. And I feel, are you being yourself, okay? If you are in a relationship or you are connected to somebody, you know, and there's something going on, you need to be able to ask yourself, are you being yourself? Are you still spending time with friends? Are you still allowed to be your own person or whatever? Because this is what's showing. I feel like there seems to be this, there's like an ownership seems to have been put on you, okay? And I feel that this is getting a little bit uncomfortable, and love should not be uncomfortable, okay? And it's like you may be trying to plan for the future and what you want from this relationship, but I really feel this week sees you looking and saying, is this giving you too many loads to bear? Are you actually taking responsibility for somebody else's happiness? Is that responsibility being put on your shoulders and you are expected to be this all singing, all dancing, yeah, you know, make me happy sort of thing? So this is what I feel is coming up. A relationship should be where you are working together towards the common goal, not where somebody else is calling the shots, okay? So this is what I feel is coming in this week, and I feel some of you may see beyond this illusion, okay? You may see this, you may sort of, something might be brought to light where you actually are called to ask yourself these questions that I'm actually talking about, okay? Because I feel there seems to be a lot of anxiety around relationships, a lot of self-doubt. You could be actually being told that there is something wrong with you, you know, a little bit gaslighting or something like that going on, because what I'm seeing here looks pretty unhealthy for the whole spread, to be honest. Now, I feel like we have here, I feel there could be a fire sign involved as well, and if you are involved with a fire sign, I really want to say to you, and I hate having to be the bearer of bad news, you know, so please don't shoot the messenger. I want to say to you, are you sure that you are the only person that they have eyes for? You know that old song, I only have eyes for you? I'm looking at this and it's like one eye's on you and one eye's on something else. So it could be your partner, if they are a fire sign, that is being tempted elsewhere as well. So this is what I'm saying. But when any relationship comes with this control or whatever, there is going to be this sadness, okay? And this is what I feel. I feel somebody could stray this week, okay? This could be you. This could be somebody else. But the only reason they're doing that is because what you are in does not seem healthy. Now, this won't be for all cancers. I ask for the energies around cancer. These are general readings. The only way I can look in your situation personally is if I'm doing a personal reading for you, okay? So I know some people won't like this reading, but this is what I'm being shown here. So I feel that it's like you've been hanging around for too long, you know? It's sort of, I'm feeling things are getting a little bit stagnant as well, you know? And I feel your freedom is restricted. That is what I'm saying. Your freedom is restricted and it shouldn't be, okay? It's like, you know, love comes with a freedom as well. And definitely, there is somebody, this is what they're just saying here. There is somebody who is quite cold and calculating around you. They're quite controlling. They're quite manipulative, okay? And I feel this week there could be some sort of trigger where you actually backfire with them, okay? And you sort of say, hold on a second, because I feel, you know, you've put up with a lot. But what I'm saying here is like, where is the love with this, okay? Where is the nourishment? Where is the love? Where are you actually feeling better about yourself because of this, rather than actually sitting in inner torment? This is what I'm feeling here. And I feel this is a time for you to tap into your intuition. Listen to that little voice inside of you that you've been trying to drown out, Cancer. Because I feel this is time for you to take back your control, okay? This is what I say. It's like you're having a revolution or a revolution or something like that, you know? And you are sort of going to be, it's like you're sick of walking on eggshells. And I feel you are really going to, this week, sort of look at, is this where I want my future to go? And I feel a lot of you will actually free yourself, okay? Because this is what it's saying. Free yourself to take a risk. And I feel that there could be, it's like if you free yourself, it's like somebody else could be there to step straight in, you know? It's like everything you've wanted could be there. It's really, it's quite complicated reading this, Cancer. So forgive me for this, but sometimes we meet other people on our path when we are involved with somebody to make us see that the grass is greener. I'm not saying it always is. In this situation, what I'm looking at, it is, okay? So it's like the grass I'm seeing here is like you're fenced in on it. Over there, there's these big, lush green fields, you know, that you can go and run and frolic in if you want to. So what I am saying here is I feel you may meet somebody this week, or your partner may meet somebody, or somebody you're interested in may meet somebody, which actually causes this relationship to go on a detour, right? And what I want to say with this is happening for you because there is much better for you. There is peace of mind. This is a big, big lesson for you. And I feel there might be a bit confusion. There might be some arguments here, but this is actually taking you out of harm's way. This is what I'm getting. So I do see decisions this week for a lot of Cancer people. I do see that there could be some I don't know, how do I say this in there, like jiggy. I've never used that term before in my life. That's what they're saying, okay? I feel some of you are going to get an early Christmas present. That's what I'm saying here. But this is actually then it's a done deal, okay? There's no going back after that. So I feel it, like I say, everything has happened for a reason, because I feel you may have been working at this and it's just a bit futile, okay? So what I'm seeing here is you sort of coming into your power. I do feel there could be a third party. There's definitely a third party involved in this. What they're saying is, don't worry about this, because this is what you have asked for. You asked for a sign, you asked for help, and this is how they're going to show you. Might be a little bit of brave, like sort of a little bit of harsh reality, but you are going to thank the universe for this eventually, okay? Because I feel your security lies by yourself, okay? I feel as well, what they're saying is, I don't know if you've been paying a lot for somebody as well and somebody hasn't been paying their way, because I feel that your security, your bank balance will go up, as well as your self-esteem with this, you know? So it's like, it's like from this from this breakup or this realization, you're going to get a lot of gifts. So it's like I say, there's not a sadness here. The plans that you were wanting to start at the beginning, which I said were thwarted, are now going to be able to put into fruition, you know. This is why you're going to realize, this is why you've been struggling and sort of like walking like you're going through treacle, because you haven't been getting the nourishment that you wanted, you know. It hasn't been there, it hasn't been real, you know. And this is why you have had indecision, this is why you felt stuck, and this week sort of sees you clearing the air, having that light bulb moment and thinking, right, okay, you know, what have I been doing? They're saying here that you're strong enough to actually get through this. I feel, like I say, your feet are firmly on the ground, but I feel your head could be in the clouds and your heart could be a flutter, because I feel there is somebody else coming into you within your energy soon. And I feel that there is a lot of truth here, there is a lot of fairness, but first you have to face a shitstorm. Bit of a shitstorm coming, but this is to free you, okay, so that you can actually find your true happiness and contentment. And there you go. We have the Star card as your final card. Wishes coming true, okay? So I hope that made sense to you, Cancer. I'm going to pull a Spirit card and see what Spirit have to say. It was really just sort of to the point, that's what I feel that they're saying to you. But yeah, it's like, what is love and is what you've got real? I feel them are the questions you've got to ask yourself this week. Right, okay, there you go. This card came out for, who did it come out for? I think it came out for Gemini, I think. Soulmate card, okay? And this is saying love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, a union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. And what I feel this is both people. The one where you haven't been being nurtured, I feel you will have grown within this. You have learned what you don't want. But I do feel there is somebody coming in, okay? It's like there is a soulmate on the horizon for you, okay? And they could appear into your life before Christmas. So be aware of where you go. Be aware of connections when you meet somebody, you know, and things like that. Because I do feel temptation is rife and right as well, they're saying, you know. But you may have to be in the shadows when you're looking at this. This may have to be something that you know, I wouldn't condone hiding anything. I think if you meet somebody and this is what happens, then you need to come out in the open with it, you know. But you need to be able to stick by it as well. And I feel this is absolutely a really, really great reading, you know. So it's not, you are not losing anything. You are gaining a lot, and I feel you will also gain your self-respect as well. Okay, Cancer? So I hope that makes sense to you. If anybody does want a personal reading, then please get in touch. I will put the links below. If you give me 2 minutes, they will be below. And I will be back before Christmas, so I'm not going to wish you happy holidays yet. But please let me know if this made sense to you. And thank you for being understanding regarding me having to do these as live videos as well. Okay, so have an absolutely fabulous week, Cancer. And I will see you next week with the weeklies. Satnam.